Hi, everybody. So this is your box for August, and I wanted to do a box opening for you so I could explain to you why I put the things that I put in the box. So I'm going to do this for you each month. Hopefully it will help you to understand why I have done what I've done. So here's the fabric. I'll put that aside and I'll show that to you in a moment. As I explained with last month's box, these are the silk threads that I'm including each month. And as you can see, they're different colors. So every month we're doing different colors, and that way you'll have a nice little library of silk threads at the end of the year. So those are all ready to go. This is a little sampler of straw needles. Straw needles are my favorite needles for appliquing and my favorite needles for doing English paper piecing. And the reason that I put these in to your box this month is so that you could try each size out. As you can see, they're all labeled with the size. And you can try each size out and decide what one fits your hand the best, because as you try each one, you will find one that is just perfect for you. Myself, I like to use size 9 and size 10 the best. And so those are what I always buy. But if you might decide that you like 11s or 8s better. So this way you can decide which ones you like and just get the kind that you like next time you buy a needle to hand sew with. It really does make a difference. The size of the needle, the thickness of the needle, to your hand, and to how hard it is for you to pull it through fabric. So give them each a try, and give them a good try, each one, and you can figure out which one you think works best for you. And again, the reason that I put these in the box is because our block of the month is coming up starting in October, and there will be a little bit of applique and some English paper piecing, and you're going to want to have some nice needles to use for that. So that's the reason that I put those in there. Now, this was something that I love. This is a spiderweb ruler. This is the reason that you got a different box this month, because as you see, it's big, and I had to send you a bigger box so that you could get this nice big ruler. It's a Creative Grids ruler, so that means it's a really nice ruler. It's got non-skid, non-slip stuff on the back of it, so you don't have to put your little grippy things on the back. It's already got them. And the other great thing about Creative Grids is that they have this little QR code on the front. If you just take your phone and you point it with the camera on at the QR code, it will bring up a video that shows you how to use the ruler. So if you ever forget how to use the ruler, all you have to do is point your camera at the QR code, and the QR code is printed right on the ruler as well. So if you ever lose the paper, you always have that QR code because it's already on the ruler. And the reason that I sent you this is that I am actually making a spider web quilt myself right now. And it is a quilt that I have been wanting to make for about 10 years. And I thought that if I have wanted to make it that long, there were probably more than one of you who would also love to make it. So here are some of my blocks that I've made so far for the spider web. So they go together like this. And once you get 4 of them together, you end up with a little 4-petaled star, but you also end up with a spider web on the other side. So the spider web being kind of a circle, you can kind of see it on this picture. It will look something like this. But I have done a video for this spider web, and I've also given you guys a paper foundation. So here's the foundation that I did for you guys. So you can print that out from the website if you want to. And this will help you cut your centerpiece, or you can use this to cut all of your pieces if you want to, because you can use it to cut your end pieces, and you can use it to cut your kite piece. I don't know if you can see it in the picture, probably. There you go. see where the white lines are is where you line up your fabric to make the kite pieces. So this is a great ruler if you want to make this quilt with me. And I'm going to start posting more progress photos of my, as you can see, I've done quite a few pieces already of my spider web because it's coming out really beautiful. And so you'll see that up on my design wall pretty soon. So that's the reason that I sent you the spider web ruler. Some of you have been saying that you're more quilters than you are makers of small projects, and I send a lot of small project patterns. So that's the reason that I decided to do the block of the month for you guys. I commissioned a quilt designer from Australia to design us a block of the month, and it is beautiful. I can't wait to show it to you guys. She just got it back from her quilter and she's just putting the binding on, so we should have pictures pretty soon. So that'll be super exciting to show you. So that is your spiderweb ruler that you got in your box. And I also sent one little pattern, and this pattern uses the spiderweb ruler, so at least you have something to use it with. And it also shows you how to use it on here. So that's a really good thing. And I think that this would be a really beautiful table runner to make with Liberty as well. So I just thought that I would include that pattern for you guys. And oh, the other thing I wanted to say is that these, I'm just using selvages and scraps. So some of them aren't even an inch wide. Some of them are 2 inches wide. So as you can see, they're all different sizes and it doesn't hurt anything at all. They go together and still look beautiful. It doesn't matter what size the pieces are. So if you have scraps of Liberty, and I know none of us wants to get rid of any of our tiny scraps of Liberty, this is a great project to use it in. I've also restocked, should be in the next couple of days, I've restocked the blue Wiltshire Shadow. They are discontinuing this, so they're not printing it anymore. I've restocked the blue, which is called Cloud, and I've also restocked this pink, it's called Petal. And I'm going to be making a quilt. Well, as you see, I'm already making a quilt with the blue, and I'm going to be making a new quilt with the pink. So I think it'll be really pretty. And I'm also making another quilt from another quilt shop because I'm crazy with this dark blue, which I also have stocked in the shop. So I think the Wiltshire Shadow is super pretty to use for backgrounds for your Tana lawn. Even though it's quilting cotton, it makes a wonderful background to use with your Tana lawn. Okay, and I am going to show you the fabrics from this month because I think they're super pretty. And my theme this month was Aloha. So I tried to put a lot of things that were, they had a Hawaiian feel to me, and also a little bit of fall because we're almost to fall. So this is Betsy, of course. This is one of the organic prints from the organic line this year. This is called Claire Ode. Again, it is a organic. This one is Loden, which is one of my favorites. This is the most beautiful fabric to fussy cut. And I just love any fussy cut that you do with this fabric. This is also an organic. This is one of the classics called Annabelle. This one is called Pineapple Paisley. That's what I was talking about with Aloha. That's where I came up with the idea to call it Aloha because it's got these pineapples in it. There's another one of the spring and summer prints. And again, a little more of a fall colorway this month. This one is Mitzi, and it is one of the organics as well. Has a little bit of a mauve color to it, which I think always is pretty for fall. And here's another one of the classics in a fall color. And I always have to add just a little bit of blue. This is blue, and it's got a little bit of purple in it to go along with that Mitzi. This one is Rachel, and it is a classic as well. and it has the purples and the blues in it. And here is a fun print. I just love this one. It's called Toucan Hide, and it's a toucan hidden in the forest along with all of his little friends. So there's a ringtail lemur and a chimp, and at least I think that's chimp. I'm not sure what that is actually. But anyway, there's lots of different animals hidden in there. So I think that one's super fun. And then this one is from the new collection, the newest collection from the fall winter collection. And it's also got pineapples and pomegranates and all kinds of different fruit. And I just thought that was super fun to go along with the Aloha theme as well. So those are our fabrics for this month and our items that came in the box. And I hope you enjoy them. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks.